Hey guys, so I'm currently making pretty good progress on getting through Sharpe. Um, I'm trying to get through all 14 episodes and wrap this up really quick. And I'm feeling like very excited. Like at first I was kind of like feeling like I was starting to burn out, but like suddenly I just have a energy to just keep watching more and wrap this up before 2025 ends. So I'm gonna try that, or at least get really close to it. and yeah, overall, I'm enjoying the series. Like I said, something about, like, this series, I'm glad, because, like, this has been, probably the biggest task I've had to complete on this YouTube channel so far, and, you know, like I said, it's like watching 14 movies, because each one is the length of a movie, and, you know, like I said, this has definitely been the biggest task, completing this series I've taken on this channel, but I'm really enjoying the challenge, and I'm just glad it's a good series, though, because if this was a bad series, I think I might have quit, but this has been really fun, and I've enjoyed this immensely, so, yeah, I don't know where we go from here, what new villains, what new characters are gonna be introduced. But this show has a great way of it keeps building on itself and keeps me on my toes, keeps surprising me, and that's what I really love about it. And yeah, I don't have much else to say other than I should really get to it. So yeah. Without any further ado, let's just get to it, guys. Let us watch Sharpe episode 6, which is called Sharpe's Gold.
Well, will you look at this?
Our absent friends.
You were to head them off. Cleared orders to block the way. They were done. They'd have surrendered. Hundreds of prisoners we'd have been taking back.
The only money I'll take off a Frenchman is like this. Wait for me!
They were saving themselves.
Well, you know, dead men gather no loot.
Get your men together, Sergeant. We're going back to camp.
No, sir.
What did you say?
I refuse your orders. You say no more orders, Sharpe.
Major Sharpe.
Not from you, Sharpe, nor no bugger else. We're off for me! Yeah! It's a bugger to king any shilling! Yeah!
Sergeant Rod. Private Rod. Deserter Rod.
Wow, straight up mutiny and desertion right there.
And you are? Major Sharpe, South Essex. And you?
Lieutenant Ayres. Sir.
Oh, Skillycorn!
This one of your men?
I'll deal with him, Lieutenant.
No, you won't. He's going to hang. He's a looter. Hang him!
You're not going to hang him.
Oh, yes. And you will watch it.
My
Let him go,
goodness.
Lieutenant. I said let him go!
Have your thief, Major.
Provosts, Major Sharpe. For any infraction to hang them on the spot. And if any man defies my provosts, or worse still, should turn a gun on one, apologize to Lieutenant Ayres.
I very much regret my part in it, sir. As I'm sure Lieutenant Ayres does his.
Gentlemen, I'm sure honor is now satisfied.
Buenas tardes, amigo. Amigos Inglesi.
Oh my gosh.
Talk English.
Literally just robbing them now.
El casco.
I'm arresting this man for looting.
Does Major Sharpe know about this?
This doesn't concern him, Sergeant. Nor you. Bring him away!
He was asleep, Sarge.
Back, eh?
Find Major Sharpe.
This time they'll hang him surely. Poor Skillycorn.
He's one of mine.
No, don't. But just suit them.
Is it in there, he is? Somebody say.
Bess?
Arthur!
This is my cousin, Mrs. Nugent.
You know who this is, don't you? Grown up a lot, still my baby.
Ellie?
Cousin Arthur!
Yeah, this episode, I'm trying to get a reading on what it's gonna be about. Usually they're pretty quick to establish, kind of an objective, you get me? This is the one where, so far, we're about 20 minutes in, and I'm not sure what the objective or the goal is on this one. Okay, there's a deserter group, that have fallen with a rogue Spanish bandit group, and then right now Wellington's, I guess, family is showing up to just show up. And then there seems like the big problem is the desertion. So I'm trying to piece this all together. Let's keep watching.
It'd be a blessing. I'm parched. And then you want to get on with your war.
Yo, Wellington definitely looks off-put. It's gonna be a Wellington-centered episode. We haven't gotten one of those yet, so I wouldn't mind, though.
Bess, why are you here?
Dada. Will. My husband, Will Nugent. We've come to find him. We think he might be lost.
We had a letter from him.
Rumors about a vast hoard of treasure somewhere in these hills.
Typical Dada.
I'm about to order the invasion of France. To suspend it while we find Will Nugent would be interesting, but might be criticized in London.
Cousin Arthur. We've come all this way.
And now you're going all the way back.
So, okay, that letter from... Okay, I'm wondering if now that this Will subplot, finding Will Newton... Okay, I think I'm starting to get it now. Find Will Newton. Probably another rescue operation. I'm guessing... I'm trying to speculate right now. I'm gonna assume that Sharpe is gonna get entangled in this, and he's gonna have to search for Will Newton. But the letter mentioned something about treasure, so... I'm wondering if I can tie that into the title, because the titles are usually, related to the episode, so treasure, gold, deserting, looting. I feel like there's a theme here that I'm starting to pick up, so maybe that's it.
He's kicking us out.
You travelled here alone?
Just a guide and a servant.
I'm glad you had bees.
That's insane. You crossed through the Spanish country. They're in Spain, so I think, yeah. The Spanish country where there's deserters and looters and bandits all on your own. That's actually insane with unloaded guns. Holy crap.
I'll see you tonight at my cousin's party. You could come as my escort, Major Sharpe, will you?
Well,
We could talk about guns.
She's a lady, which is why she's got a lady's gun, which is a rifle. What about that, Major Rifleman Sharpe?
You're drunk, Mr. Ayres.
Back in Ireland, I go shooting quite a lot.
With a lady's gun.
Just as well, I'm a lady, Lieutenant.
Alright, so definitely Ayres is gonna be another nuisance to Sharpe to deal with.
Rabbits.
I can knock the head of him every time. Every time. At 100-yard range.
I smell a wager.
Who will run the book? Will you, sir?
I will not. This is sinful gambling, and I have no part of it. I'm here to see fair play.
It is only sinful, sir, when you lose.
Sergeant, 50 on the go.
Good man.
Go on, Major. Instead of this scruffy creature, prove yourself.
Take your positions, both.
I like to lie flat.
Crikey, just look at her, will you?
Oh my gosh.
Sharpe.
Target set at 800 yards.
800 yards? Hey guys, I'm gonna be frank with you all. I don't know crap about guns. I actually have, like, I've never held a gun. Not even, like, shooting ranges. Like, I've never been to any. All I know is, like, maybe, like, a pistol. That's it, because that's the most easily identifiable gun I know. how far could a rifle back then shoot? Because, like I said, 800 yards seems a lot. Dang. Yeah, I'm like so lost with the gun talk. It's like when people talk about cars, I'm also like, I'm not an expert on cars, so I can't like name you like brands or anything, so I'm kind of out of my element in this one.
Nugent. Bullseye. Major Sharpe. Miss.
Oh wow.
Aye. Miss. Shice.
Dang. You know, I'm willing to bet that Sharpe just let her win. Or maybe she's just that good. Maybe she should be a part of the rifles at this point. But I feel like Sharpe would kind of be like that guy to just let her win. Maybe, you know, to maybe gain favor with Wellington or something. Or just be a nice guy.
Did you not forget this?
Look, Miss Nugent.
Ellie. Go on, shoot.
Yeah, I felt like Sharpe were trying to throw it, right?
Center. Bullseye. Major Sharpe takes the match.
What the? That was a weird look. It seems sad. I'm thinking maybe, you know what we haven't addressed so far? Since Teresa's death, what happened to Sharpe's like daughter, and if he's even like still around, like taking care of her. I'd imagine that look was a look of like sadness or remembrance at what he's lost. But yeah, I was trying to get a reading on him and Ellie's relationship. At first, I thought it was kind of more of a mentor thing, because he seems a bit older than her. Kind of like, you know. But now I'm starting to get a different vibe. Because of her straight up, like, kissing him after the shooting thing. Now I'm like, okay, never mind. This might be Sharpe's newest conquest. I don't know, at first I thought it was more like a friendly, maybe like mentoring kind of thing, like he could like show her how to use guns. But now I'm starting to think this is gonna take a different turn.
That's what's under the hat.
Any notion who he is?
They call him El Casco.
El Casco. Casco. Not Costco.
He takes our men when they run away. I think he means deserters. ¿Qué propone?
Se los entregaré. A cambio de armas.
He wants to trade them for guns.
Baker. Rifles.
How many?
50.
You got that, sir? 50.
I can spare the guns. Make the arrangements, Monroe.
Alright. Yeah, like I said, this episode definitely is... It's got me more than in a loop than the other ones, but I find this subplot interesting, mainly this character. Because, yeah, his armor definitely looks like Conquistador style, right? Which I think actually looks super cool. So, I'm wondering, like... He definitely seems friendly with Wellington, though. I'm wondering if there's gonna be, like a twist here, you get me? Because he wants the Baker rifles, which Sharpe is very familiar with, obviously being the main rifle guy. So, definitely gonna get roped into this somehow. But again, that armor looks really cool. Like I said, it looks like Conquistador, like, armors. Which I think it just has, like, you know, it's just a cool aesthetic.
Exchange of rifles for deserters. Understood?
Yes, sir. Where's the rendezvous, sir?
I haven't brought my men. They won't be needed, will they?
They've got no duties here, Mr. Ayres.
Why did they stare so?
You hanged one of them, Mr. Ayres. You might do it again.
Yeah, that was wild. They really introduced Skillicorn literally out of nowhere, because I was like, he did not appear. At least I don't remember him appearing in any of the previous episodes. He showed up, and just to die off screen. That was weird. That was a weird one. Because usually Sharpe has a great way of building up a character before they kill them, even if they only appear one episode. He literally just showed up, stole a chicken, and died. Yeah, that one was a weird one.
We shall be the only two officers. We can't have enmity between us. We should put things behind us, set out in goodwill, a cheerful parting from our friends.
Dang.
Then here's my hand. Just as you wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, I think that goes to show just how close the rifles are. They're a very tight-knit group. Almost like, again, they're a special unit, so they're very, like, I guess, very close. So when you mess with one, you mess with all. Very much kind of like a family unit in that regard, which I kind of like. And at least Air seems somewhat reasonable. He's not a complete, like, I mean, granted, yeah, definitely not the most pleasant of characters, but at least he was like, okay, maybe we should at least try to get along for this mission. So it kind of does show he does seem to have some... He's a bit reasonable in that regard, unlike other officers who are just one-dimensionally kind of jerks, and, you know, at least that kind of shows quite a... There's something more to him than just being a jerk, which I do like, by the way, you know? And Sharpe, I guess, did accept his offer, but in his own Sharpe way, which included punching him. But again, that's just, you know, that's just Sharpe's way.
If I don't find you here,
Would you come to Ireland and find me there?
Whoa. What? Yo, okay, you know, I feel stupid with my earlier assumption. I was like, oh, maybe he might, like, this is more friendly, because, like, with the look earlier, like, I thought, like, oh, he was thinking about, like, his daughter, or Teresa, or something, and then, you know, like, with the guns, I thought, like, it would be a bit more, like, I guess friendly-ish, in terms of him, like, maybe, like, oh, let me teach you how to use rifles, but no, dude, she wants his rifle, bro. I feel like stupid for earlier. I'm like, nah, dude, this is Sharpe, bro. Literally every woman that just looks at him instantly falls in love. I mean, I guess it helps when you're Sean Bean because, you know, he's Sean Bean. But, dude, Sharpe, you whore, bro. I kid. But he kind of is like he's kind of like James Bond in that way, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, this one seems a bit weird. Like, all the other ones were kind of like, all the other romantic subplots kind of built throughout the episode, like last one. You know, kind of like first rescue, get to know, go through a few adventures before we get to the smooching. This one was just, they just started locking lips all of a sudden. Yeah, this one was wild. This one was quick. This was a speed run.
Never mind me. Just come back.
What the... I'm so sorry. Just, I feel like we've missed things. I feel like this is, like, strong, like, you know what I mean? Dude, someone tell Wellington, what the heck's going on?
You've mounted a whole expedition to go exploring in the hills without a word to me.
Expedition?
Out there, Major Sharpe is just ready to leave.
Bess, what is this for?
Let me go too.
Oh, no. Wellington, say no, dude.
You will not.
Oh, thank God.
You will be removed from here tomorrow.
Thank goodness Wellington is always the voice of reason. That would be insane if they brought these two women with them in this potentially... This is a Sharpe episode. Everything always turns potentially dangerous.
Sir, we've been trailed.
Oh my gosh.
We're joining you.
but I thought Lord Wellington...
I talked him around.
But you just...
This is so dangerous, dude. Even if she is a good shot, this is still so dangerous to bring these people with you in this... Again, I don't think these are gonna go smoothly. Things never go smoothly in these, like negotiation special missions. Something bad's gonna happen.
There'll be danger.
We can look after ourselves.
Aye.
In all fairness, they spend, like, what, days out in the Spanish countryside by themselves with empty, like, rifles. I guess they technically have proven they can handle themselves, but still.
There's danger you can face up to, and danger of another kind. And it's not of this world. Something very wrong.
You're trying to scare us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sharpe never talks like this. He's like, oh, something otherworldly, ungodly awaits us. Like, yeah, Sharpe never talks like that, so... Yeah, definitely, he's trying to psych them out and try to get them away. Pretty smart on his part, though, but... Yeah, these two ain't gonna listen.
Just watch the French.
What do you mean?
Look to the left.
Here they come! Get back!
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow.
You all right? Oh my God, you did well.
He's a boy.
And yeah, Ellie definitely, while a good shot, seems to be troubled by, you know, taking a life. I'm assuming this must be her first time killing a person and finally witnessing the true horrors that war has to offer. That's probably a good reminder, definitely, that, you know, in war, definitely, this is all like an adventure, you know, fighting and all that. But it's... I always thought it was good, like, when kind of... like, shows or movies kind of help solidify, like, yeah, war is actually incredibly awful, and, you know, a lot of people die in it, obviously. You know, a lot of normal people with friends and family, young people who had their whole lives ahead of them, just killed just like that. And I always do try to remind myself, because like I said, we watch a lot of war videos on this channel. You know, I've watched Epic Histories, Napoleon series. I watch a lot of Kings and Generals, History March, and, you know, a lot of times these casualties in these battles, I do enjoy watching them in terms of, you know, I even before I made this YouTube channel, I was a big fan of learning about battle tactics and strategy. I read about the exploits of Hannibal Barca, Napoleon, and this channel I've kind of used it as an opportunity to look at videos even more about how generals and commanders won battles. But it's easy to forget, like, when we're watching all these epic battles like Gargamella, Cannae, Austerlitz, that, yeah, a lot of these statistics, like these casualties, are each one is, you know, a life and a person. You know, it's like, oh, we lost 80,000 guys. It becomes, okay, we lost 80,000 guys, you know, and then it's like death becomes a statistic, and it's good to kind of, I always try to remind myself, each one of those deaths was a person much like me, you know, had their lives, their own ideas, their own goals, and then it got all snuffed out. So, I don't know. I think it's always good. I kind of do like what they're... I've been a bit iffy about Ellie, but I do kind of like this. Like, she's shocked by it. It kind of is a good reminder that, you know, about the horrifying nature of war, because war is a tragedy, and it's never a good thing. So, I don't know. I do at least like this. This part with her for sure.
It's wrong. Do you see? It's wrong. Oh, God.
You know, I really like this, this scene, because I do feel like after a while we're kind of just used to everyone dying. Like, when you watch enough war stuff and movies, it's just, okay, we killed the enemy, good job everyone. It's kind of cool to see for once, you know, someone be like, oh, snap. Like, you know, this is kind of like, I mean, I guess when you're a soldier, you have to, and eventually you're just gonna keep doing it in the line of duty. You kind of have to just get used to it in a sense. or at least at the moment. I know soldiers afterwards definitely struggle with PTSD, and that's a shame, you know. It's something like in these shows, like Sharpe and the crew, they fight the French, they kill them, awesome, other battle. It's cool to just see this for once. It's like, oh yeah, like killing, it's a lot to take a life, and this is why I could not be for war. I'd also freak the heck out. Like, I could not kill another person, you know. I'd probably have a similar breakdown, I think. So I kind of like that. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting reaction there. Like I said, the subplot with the romance, I feel like I feel like if there's one critique I have with this episode, it's definitely this relationship between Ellie and Sharpe. Like I said, the other episodes I think did a good job of building it up through an episode or even several, like with Teresa, you know, Jocasta, even last episode with the Marquis' wife. Like, they definitely went through a lot before they got to, you know, smooching and whatnot, but this one was just, like, instantly, you know, into it. I'm still enjoying the episode, by the way. I'm just saying, this one was definitely, I think, the weakest of the build-up between Sharpe and, his romantic love interest for the episode.
I saw you with Major Sharpe.
Oh, yes?
Would you marry him? That's the question.
Oh, Ma, it wasn't... I just needed him then.
I don't know, Sharpe. Maybe you should marry Ellie just to get in good with Wellington. Like, being related to Wellington seems like it would be an advantage. He won't be able to, like, chew you out as harshly. You know, you can always bring up the family card. So maybe this could be very strategic, Sharpe. I'm joking around, but yeah, I'm wondering if Sharpe is ever gonna be married ever again, or find, like, I feel like Teresa was definitely, like, his match, so, like, I'm wondering about, like, if this is gonna be, like, full James Bond, new woman every episode, or if Sharpe will ever truly find true love, because I think a lot of these things after Teresa are definitely flings, you get me? But, like, I'm wondering if there's ever going to be a time where Sharpe, you know, like I said, I'm thinking about the final episode and where it all ends with Sharpe, like, where his story ends, like, if he's ever gonna settle down and just, or if he's gonna die in war. Like, that's kind of what I've been thinking about, and that's what I find. I'm wondering where the end goal of his character is, because so far it's kind of hard to read.
And I saw these ladies.
I got my cousin's permission.
Aye?
Gosh.
Not while I was there.
Later.
Out there, in their hills, they have no god. They have something else. The story goes, there was a great shipwreck hereabouts long, long ago. A galleon bearing treasure from Mexico to the King of Spain. Not only gold, but idols for him to see.
Treasure?
Oh, that catches you, eh, laddie?
Well, if it's... Yes, the treasure that was brought up in the earlier letter with, the husband. Okay, I knew that would come back up again. So, is this gonna be like a treasure hunt all of a sudden? Is that the route we're going? Again, Sharpe's gold. There treasure, gold. It all adds up in my head.
Still there. Nobody's found it yet.
Will heard of it too.
The Aztecs of Mexico were a high civilization and entirely evil.
Their religion was based on human sacrifice. They cut the living hearts out of their prisoners.
Yeah, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, it's been almost like 9 years since I covered the Aztecs in school, but a part of their religion was that they thought the that they had to keep sacrificing to, I think, ensure that the world goes on, because I think that they believed that they stopped with the human sacrifices, the world would kind of end, or was it that the sun wouldn't rise again? Yeah, it's that they believe that the world came into being through the sacrifice of the gods, and can only be sustained with human blood. So, definitely, yeah, the Aztecs were... Yeah, I think human sacrifice is definitely what most people attribute when they think and talk about the Aztecs. And I guess in that kind of way, some of us would look at them as definitely barbaric. But in other ways, they were actually kind of advanced. Like their city and, you know, their civilization was actually incredibly impressive what they built before, you know. Wait, that one guy, the leader of the Spanish rebels, also had conquistador armor, like I said, so... Wait a minute, Aztecs? Gold? Conquistador armors? Treasure? Okay, I think everything is starting to come together. This is a weird plot, but I think it's all, if what I'm thinking is true, it's all starting to come together. Okay, I feel like Sherlock Holmes right now, piecing everything together in my head. Let's keep watching it. I want to see if I'm correct on this.
Out of sight now, ladies. Please go with the sergeant.
No, I want to see this fellow.
Do as I say.
Try to question him.
If you'd ever come across Dada,
I insist.
Oh my gosh, listen! These people do not listen, so... Oh my gosh. It's like, they're all being reasonable right here, except her. But... Man, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. And they're like walking right into it, because they're not listening to... I would say more reasonable voices in terms of like... We don't want you to get hurt, like, you know, just let us handle it, but...
Dentro de 2 días haremos el cambio.
The exchange takes place in 2 days' time.
Oh, I don't like that look.
I think he said something about the messenger.
Ellie, what is that?
Oh, it's made of some kind of skin.
Human skin, perhaps? You know, I'm kind of really invested in Casco. I want to know what his story is. I want to know where this is. Like, he seems... There's a lot of aura and mystery around him that I'm actually super invested in. He keeps looking at Ellie. It's kind of weird.
You men! I'm Major Sharpe, South Essex Regiment. I'm here to collect you. You're going back.
Sergeant, the rifles.
This is going too smoothly. Something bad has to happen. Or maybe Casco really is just that cool of a dude. He's just like, alright. But like, I feel like there's something weird, especially the way he keeps looking at Ellie. Like, something has to happen with this. There's also the husband, the missing husband. So there are some things that I feel like haven't been fully resolved that... You know, guys, I'm like so lost on this one. I feel like the other episodes, granted, they're not to say they were, I knew everything, but like, I feel like there was kind of like a clear thread, you get me? This one definitely is just get the deserters back. Like, pretty standard, but like, a lot around it is like kind of confusing me at the moment. This episode's the hardest to read so far, for me. What? What?
Yo no lo quiero.
What was that? What?
Let me see that. Ma, it's Dada's. It's the one I gave him. This is proof.
An old pipe?
I saw Dada make those marks.
Oh, we're leaving now. So pack up your gear, both of you.
Yeah, watch those two because they were literally. I think they would literally just abandon the rest of the operation to go search for, you know, Mr. Newton. So, is that where it's gonna go? They're just gonna go look, and then Sharpe's gonna have to make a detour to try to get them back or something.
Mrs. Nugent, Miss Nugent, it's time to leave.
Oh my gosh. I knew it. Yeah, they went without telling anybody. Oh my gosh, these, they're dangerous. They keep wanting to charge. I feel like it's really reckless, you know, and very dangerous.
And recovering the Lord's trade relations is an urgent duty.
You see, I really like heirs in a weird way, because, like, unlike the other higher-ups who Sharpe has come across who are just complete jerks, granted, he was definitely in the beginning, very, aggressive and whatnot, and, jerkish for sure, that's why Sharpe doesn't like him, but like I said, like, that scene where he was like, let's try to put this aside, and now here wanting to go rescue or find them. I feel like there's more to heirs. He definitely seems like, yeah, he can be a bit of a jerk at times, but, you know, not a completely bad person, just, you know, a guy who's probably sees as he's fulfilling his duty, so, I don't know, like, he's kind of warmed up on me, I feel. There's more to him than meets the eye, you get me?
That's not one of them. That's a partisan.
His obituary, I think. It seems to be about Aztecs.
Let me see.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I've been thinking, are we going down like a weird Aztec This is what I was talking about earlier. Like, the pieces that I'm putting together in my head with, you know, like, at first it was with the armor, with El Casco, you know, like the conquistadors, and the first thing I thought was like, yeah, the conquistadors, the Aztecs, and then there's a story with the Aztecs that got brought up, and then Ayers bringing up human sacrifice, and now the blood that Ellie found on the thing, and I'm just like, is this gonna, and then the gold, the hidden treasure gold of the story that was told earlier that, you know, that apparently Mr. Newton is apparently searching for. Are we going with human sacrifice? That would be insane if this is going where I think it's going. I could be completely wrong. This is all probably just dumb speculation, and I apologize for my ignorance, especially in this episode, where I feel like I'm more lost than ever, but dang, where is this going?
I will not call them guerrillas. They are savages. They persist in a belief they are descended from the ancient Aztec people of Mexico. This is to excuse their wanton savagery.
I see it.
No way.
They inhabit certain secret caves. There they worship death.
Mother of God.
Are we seriously going Aztec death cult? We're in Spain. This is Europe, but this is not South America. What the heck? This is taking, this plot, is this a Halloween episode? Did this come out in Halloween? This feels like this should be like a Halloween episode. Sharpe's Halloween episode, or something like that. This is definitely has taken, I was so lost the entirety of this episode, like, where's this going? Like, this is the most unhinged plot so far of all the episodes.
Leader is known as El Casco.
Oh no. So El Casco is wearing conquistador armor, but is leading a cult where they think they're Aztecs, or descended from Aztecs. And he was looking at Ellie. Is he gonna try to sacrifice Ellie? Is that the thing? Like, this is gonna be some weird virgin sacrifice? Yeah. What? I am shocked. I didn't. Wow.
Have committed crimes under army law, enough to have you court-martialed and shot. However, in a few weeks, I enter the heartland of the enemy. I need every man who will follow me and fight for me. Go back to your regiments. Wear your new red coats with pride. And I'll see you in the land of Napoleon Bonaparte.
So we're willing to hang a dude for stealing a chicken, but we're willing to let all these deserters... This is weird, guys. I'm so sorry. This one was, This one was that's a weird choice. Then again, obviously, Wellington said he needs probably more men to fill his depleted regiments. Probably, I guess that for sure. But, still though, I don't know. Like, seems like these guys aren't that trustworthy. But I don't know. I guess necessity of manpower requires it. But still, poor Skillicord, man.
We shouldn't have done this.
Do you want to go back?
Oh my gosh.
Get past them and go. Get out of my way! Out of the contact!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My goodness. It's not funny, it's just... This episode is starting to break me mentally, dudes. To be fair, that was incredibly stupid. Like, yeah, these two made a lot of bad decisions. And were honestly courting death a lot. They were messing around way too much. Running away, traveling alone, not listening to, you know, other people like Sharpe. They kind of led themselves to that death, and here it's like their plan was just right past a group of guys with guns pointed at them. Honestly, is it too mean to say she kind of brought it on herself? I mean, okay, that's really messed up. But like, you know what I mean, right? Like a lot of bad decisions that this could have been avoided, I felt. Yo, this episode it's wild. This is the wildest episode so far. Wow. Oh my god, they're actually doing it. Aztec sacrifice, no way. What's going on? No! Guys, I don't know what I was in for, but I was not prepared for this today. Yeah, when I think of the Napoleonic era, I think of Aztec death cults. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is definitely... I'm enjoying this, by the way. But I will admit, I'm interested in wondering what people think of this episode. Wow. Yeah, I feel like this series definitely I watch historical videos. I'm a historical YouTuber. Actually, I'm a historical reaction YouTuber. I react to history videos, and the only movies and shows I watch are based on history. I'm willing to watch historical fiction, like, for instance, we watched War and Peace. That's historical fiction. Fictional characters, but in a real setting, the Napoleonic Wars, and coming across real characters. Sharpe is in the same genre, historical fiction. But man, I feel like this episode's definitely pushing it even further, like than any other thing I've seen. Wow. I'm interested, guys. Is this like how's this episode seen by people? Is it like how did people feel when they first watched this? Is my reaction like appropriate, or am I like missing something? Oh my gosh. They're going to try to sacrifice Ellie. I'm at a loss for words. I am so shocked. Oh my gosh. You know, this poor woman has been through it, like, you know, having to kill her first guy in battle. So she has trauma from that. Watching her mom get killed in front of her is now on the list to be. It has fallen into the clutches of of Spaniards who think they are descended from the South American Aztecs. Oh wait, or the Aztecs more Central American. Yeah, because Mexico is in Central America. Never, you know what I mean. America. She's gonna be messed up for life. She's gonna have like, yeah, like PTSD for sure. Like no one's. She's been through it, guys.
Lady of the serpent skin.
And now her dad has lost his mind. No way. This is too much. This is too much for me, guys. Whoa. Oh, dude. You know, I'm hoping this episode ends with Wellington hearing all this and just be like, what the fudge? I'm trying to invade France right now. What the heck is going on here? We need to get out of Spain. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to laugh so hard. This is all over the place, dude. Dude, she's as high as the writers were when they made this screenplay. Oh my gosh. Dang. You know, I figured Ayers was gonna perish, because I'm starting to catch a trend on this show. Usually characters introduced right away usually die. But man. I'd say I kind of liked Ayers. Like, I felt like there was layers to him, you know? Probably the, so far in this episode, the best new character they introduced. Of course. The famed gold that, you know, Mexico was trying to send to the King of Spain. It's all here. We finally have arrived to Sharpe's gold. Oh, snap. Dang. Really epic slow motion kill.
Richard.
Our lord, the flayed one.
So yeah, he's like mentally broken, so just wow, this entire episode, I don't know how else to describe it other than just wow. They didn't even take the gold? Oh, that's a shame. Unless it's like cursed gold, because at this point I wouldn't be surprised if like the supernatural just started playing it in effect, you know? But I'll say though, like, you know, maybe keeping the gold wouldn't have been too bad. Maybe Wellington could have used it to fund the army or something.
Dada. Oh, Dada. But he knew me then. He did.
He will again. He's on the mend. He'll be fine now.
We don't really know that. We don't know what mentally he's been through. I don't think psychology or therapy was that effective back then. So we don't know if he'll ever be okay, actually.
Loot recovered, sir. Mostly gold, some silver.
Is that all there was?
Yes, sir.
So, okay, this episode's done, right? So I kind of wanted, I had hoped that they would tell Wellington like everything that happened. I wanted to see Wellington's reaction to the Aztec death cult. Just like what the fuck he would have thought of that. But yeah, and Wellington also didn't seem that strung up at the death of one of his relatives. But I guess he didn't like her because I did not get the impression Wellington didn't like that. He's like, oh well. All's well that ends well. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Oh boy, I haven't had a laugh this good in a while. Oh boy. You know how I kind of wish this episode could have ended? Like, imagine the episode ends with Sharpe waking up, and then he's like going on about like, Wellington, where's your niece and the Aztec death cult? And then Wellington just looks at him like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, none of that happened. Why would my relatives come here? Oh man, that would have been hilarious if this was all just some fever dream that Sharpe had, and none of this actually happened. Oh boy. Oh boy, this was amazing. This is exactly what I needed. Like, I don't know where to begin. This one was weird, guys. I was like lost the first half. I'm like, where are we going? And then like, okay, desertion, you know, I guess, and then it became like, you know, a trade-off between guns and rifles, and then the Aztec stuff just showed up out of nowhere, and then I was like, wait a minute, and then I started piecing it together as they dropped the thing, and then the story of the gold from Mexico to Spain. I'm like, oh no, it's like, honestly, this one broke me. This one was like, wow, we really pushed it in this episode, guys. My gosh, that was wild. I'm like curious to know what people think of this episode. If it's like, I wonder if people are gonna hate me because I was laughing too much or was too flabbergasted, or if people might have had a similar reaction to me. Like, what is going on? Oh boy, I guess we'll see when this video drops, but wow. Let me know, what the heck did you guys think of this episode? Was my reaction appropriate? I hope not. I mean, I hope so, because if not, people are gonna hate this one. But this one was wild. But it's probably gonna be the episode I might rewatch more in the future, but like for the wrong reasons. Kind of like almost like a unintentionally hilarious one. This one was weird, guys. I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm too lost for words. This one was too much for me. I'll see you guys next time when we cover another Sharpe episode.